guys, thanks for stopping by our YouTube channel today. We're going to talk about how to style your dining room table for the holidays this year. We'll show you two different looks, one that will be a little more simple and one we're really going to step it up a notch. Stay tuned and see what we have in store for you today. So we're going to start with our table. The color palette we have chosen this year is we're going to keep it kind of simple in color with just some golds and some neutral colors. And we've kind of gone with a woodsy look this Christmas. So we're going to keep that in keeping on our table. So I've got this garland. It's just kind of a natural looking garland without a lot of stuff in it. It is mixed. It has a couple different things, some eucalyptus and some evergreen. It did have a berry in it and I pulled it out because I didn't want the red. But you can't tell. I like it better this way anyway. It was kind of cheap looking. So now we're going to take the garland and just kind of lay it out on the table. Just kind of drape it across, kind of bend the part I don't want to see in, and just kind of lay it up there. That's where we're going to start. So we're going to keep in the same thing. We're going to use a bunch of different styles of trees. They're kind of all similar color palette, really just a soft color, a gold color. We've got the metal here for a mixed, like different texture, the bottle brush tree, and then this is kind of a branchy tree here. So what I like to do is easy for us to start with like the largest item. So we'll start with it, kind of just place it on the table, and all of it you can adjust. We've had these trees for probably 10 years, and this might be my favorite time we've used them. So we'll do that. I may set a riser under one of these. I'll grab a book to elevate it so they're not the exact same height. And then we'll just kind of work in the rest of these trees. Okay, so I just set out the rest of the trees. We probably have like 8 or 10 different trees here. It took a total of 5 minutes to lay the garland out, put the riser on, and set my trees on the table. I realized this isn't practical to eat at. We have another place we sit and eat for our meals. But at Christmas dinner, when our family's over, we can just take this down real quick, set it to the side, and when it's time to clean up and put things back, we'll set our table back up. So this is our first look, simple, quick, easy. Now we'll go in and do our second look. We'll add in some cool vintage cast iron urns and some candles and have a little more elaborate look. Okay, so we're working on our second look now. I kind of moved everything away, left the garland on the table, and now we're going to work in some of these vintage cast iron urns. We have the loose weave burlap in there as a filler, just so that they're just not setting in an empty urn. So we'll repeat the same things, the multiple Christmas trees in the same color palette, repeating tree after tree after tree, repeating the urns. You know, we don't have one thing usually. We try to repeat the same thing. So we'll work in these cast iron urns. Get one out of the way so I can show. And see, that kind of looks funny. But we'll take the loose weave burlap or just a regular burlap or something and work around so that it has like a filler and kind of just goes. Makes it more purposeful. Okay, we have our trees out, our urns set up, various heights. We've used another book here just kind of to provide us all different elevation here, and the garland kind of naturally cascading through the urns on the table. Now we'll go ahead and place a few more of our bottle brush trees, just setting them right on top of the urns. Actually, I'm going to switch these. And then we'll work in the next size, the smallest size of tree, just kind of working it in and around. Nothing is permanent. You can always make an adjustment if you don't like, you know, where something's set. So. We have these ledger pages. They're dated from 1912 and 1913, and we're going to use them as our placemat on our table. The handwriting is beautiful. I wish I could write like this. But so we'll use these as our placemats on our tables, and then set the plates on top of them. So we have a plate. And then we have these antler sheds. They're resin. These are faux. And set those on our table. I have a sprig of greenery, and I tied a little tag that we can write names on for a place setting. So that's kind of what we'll do on our plates. Okay, we've worked in our trees throughout the table. Now we're going to work in these candles. We've chosen battery operated candles because we're going to kind of tuck them up underneath, and we don't want a fire on Christmas. So we'll just kind of use the battery ones. They're really pretty, I think. So, but we don't want a fire hazard. So we're just going to use the battery ones and work them across the table too. Kind of doing, we like to sometimes set them together in a grouping also. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video today. We gave you two separate or similar looks, one a little simple and one a little more over the top, mixing in some vintage items and some new things. If you have something favorite that you mix in that's vintage or your favorite Christmas item, leave it in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you like this, like our channel. So I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas and see you soon. All right, our third tip for you is to think outside the box on what you're going to put on your tree. Don't limit yourself to just traditional ornaments like round balls, although they are important, but we're going to use these antlers. We probably have 8 or 9